Have you ever looked at an enterprise agreement and felt like you were reading ancient hieroglyphics? Or maybe you don't even know about them yet and you're asking, what are they and why do I need to know about them? And don't worry, you're not alone. But what if I told you that within those 100 plus pages of an enterprise agreement is the key to understanding which agencies offer the best pay, benefits, and conditions for your job? Let me show you how to crack the code and actually use an EBA to your advantage when getting into the Australian public service. But here's the problem. Most people never actually read them or even know about them, especially if you're trying to crack in for the first time. Today, I'm going to break it down simply and quickly so you know exactly where to find what matters most without wasting hours on legal jargon or public service speak. Alright, so what in the heck is an enterprise agreement? Well, an enterprise agreement, or EBAs, think of them like a rule book for your job in the APS. This is why it's so important for you to know about EBAs. They dictate your pay, your leave entitlements, your career progression, and even your work flexibility. Think of it like the terms and conditions of your employment, but unlike those we all ignore when updating our phone software, this one actually matters. That being said, the key takeaway here is this document controls how much you're paid, how much leave you get, and how promotions and increments work. You're probably wondering next, where do I find EBAs for the agencies that I want to work for? Well, good news. You don't have to go on a treasure hunt to find your agency's EBA. Here's where you can get it. The first way is to go directly to the agency's website. Most agencies list it under careers or employment conditions. So if you're interested in just a few agencies, you can go directly to the source and see their definitive list of enterprise agreements. So the second way is to go to the Fair Work Commission website and navigate to the enterprise agreement database. And you can search for virtually every enterprise agreement under the sun, both past and present, even those for private enterprises. That's a really good place to start your search if you're just focusing on understanding the terms and conditions of certain agencies. And then you can narrow down the agencies that you'd like to apply for based on your EBA analysis. The third and final way is also the classic way, and that is just doing a simple Google search by typing the agency's name plus enterprise agreement and navigate from there. Whichever route you take, it's important to know how to find your EBA so that you can make the best decision for yourself. Well, that's great, V. I can find them, but these documents are like over 100 pages. What am I supposed to be looking at here? And what's most important to me? Look, I've been there and I hear you. It's daunting going through one of those documents and you're not sure where to go from there. The thing is, an EBA is a reference document. Don't read the entire thing. You don't need to. Instead of reading the entire thing from cover to cover, Control plus F is definitely your best friend. Here's what to search for: pay scales and salary increases. Search salary or classification to find out how much each classification pays. For example, if I see a job ad for an APS 6 role from the ATO, in the ATO Enterprise Agreement, I'd quickly check the table of contents, find out where the page that provides the classification and rates of pay, and do a Control F on that. Usually, you'll find a table of the classifications and the rates of pay towards the end of the document as an attachment. For leave and entitlements, search annual leave, personal leave, and flex leave. For promotion and progression, search increment, promotion, or career development. For work arrangements and flexibility, look up working hours or flexible work. After reviewing a few EBAs, you'll get a feel for how these documents are structured, and you'll be able to navigate an EBA effortlessly to find what you need. So, why does it matter? Other than just knowing how much I get paid, when I can expect my next pay rise, and whether I can work from home or not, well, it's because your EBA is your shield. It sets minimum pay levels, protects your entitlements, and ensures fair working conditions. For example, if you crack in and start working in government, and if for some reason your manager has told you you can't take leave, check your EBA first. The EBA is a legally binding document that articulates your work conditions and under what grounds your request for leave may be denied. Also, if you're wondering when your next pay increase kicks in, it's in the EBA. But my point is, understanding your EBA means no one can shortchange you on what you're entitled to. I know. Most of you out there just want to crack in first. And I get it. Job seeking is already a frustrating experience, and cracking into the APS with its own recruitment process, its own requirements that often uh, baffle and confound the best of us, including myself when I was trying to crack in. You're probably wondering why I'm hammering about EBAs with some of those benefits are reserved for those who are already in the APS. The answer is for those who are trying to crack in, I want you to understand clearly what you're getting into. And if through your understanding of the EBAs, it might motivate you further into action, knowing exactly the benefits and the conditions you're entitled to once you get in. Might make the unknown messy in between while you're job searching worth it. A lot of the times we go for jobs that look good, sound good, and when we go through all the hard yards to win the job, we step into an organization that's not all what it's cracked up to be. Or that our progression is blocked early in our journey because we didn't take the time to check the EBA. If anything, doing a quick check of the EBA will give you greater confidence when applying for the APS jobs, as the EBA will help you decide whether it's a job worth going for. I've put together a free cheat sheet with direct links to every APS agency pay scale and that's where you can go just down below in the description box, and I'll also place it in the comments. So thank you for your time today. My name is V. Have a good one. Ciao.